This is just a light. What have I put in the box? I've got a card on me. God damn it. You scared me. Go down there. Yeah, you knew that wasn't allowed. You knew that, Salem, and yet you were still like, I'm gonna try my luck anyway. You tried your luck, and how did it go? Come sit beside me, Salem. Salem, baby. You don't have to be in my lap, but you can be beside me. The bed is close. Just like, be comfortable sitting beside me. You don't always have to be in lap. Alright. Apparently, Sam. Apparently, she must be upon me. There's no way around it. Alright, we need to go to the B7 dark room, which is none of these rooms. Wait, maybe it's that room. It is. Calibri in the management office. One of the Calibris has holed herself up in the management office on the 7th floor. I've seen her and her illusion sitting inside the room, crying. Which one is the real one? I think it's because of that painting in there. Whenever I was close to her, I felt like my mind was being assaulted by the image of that island. The sensation was strong enough to make me hurl. Is there a way to neutralize the transmission? Maybe some sort of feedback loop with the frequency of her control signal? Vinetta. Creator of humanity. God damn it. Are actually grazed on the oven because of it. Oh, damn, Schmore. Well, simple mistake. Nothing you really could have done better other than just not be in such a hurry, but like, that's alright, friend. We're all guilty of that. No biggie. God damn it. No, I want my pistol. I want my pistol. That's okay, Schmores. That happens. I would have made the same mistake. Like, don't even fret, dog. Alright, I'm gonna go right back to where I was. Get myself hurt. But that's okay. Are you fucking kidding me? God damn it. You are really fucking with me, game. I am not good at inventory management. As y'all can see, I'm terrible at it, frankly. In fact, we've only been playing for 5 minutes. We're gonna restart our save and we're gonna do a little bit better. We can do that without getting ourselves hurt as much. What we're gonna do is take this away. Take this away. And hope for the best. It's all about inventory management. If we can get through a play session a little bit easier than the last, then sure. Only 5 minutes were wasted. Alright, there's nothing in this room for me here. Ho ho ho. Is that the blue blur himself? That is literally the cutest thing I've ever... That literally is probably the cutest thing I've heard all day. Thank you, Sam. Literally adorable. I like the piano room. The 100 key is for the weapon case. And I just got the revolver. Cool. Extra chili dogs? Oh my god. Oh my god. Sam, you had a good day. That's a good day. How did your shift go today, dear? I thought you said you had a whatchamacallit? A like 6 o'clock shift? Or no, a 3 o'clock shift lasted until 6. It was your first night shift. How did that go? I've got revolver ammo. Put the revolver ammo with me. Because now we're gonna be carrying the revolver. It can only hold 6 shots. Cool. Alright. Alright, so we can go to B6 and we need the adhesive. That's awesome, Sam. So happy for you. Need the owl key. Nope, I need the... we have a problemo. Alright, we gotta do a little bit of a workaround, but I think we'll be fine. Let's equip that revolver. Bang, and let's do a quick save real quick. Just in case things go wrong. And we're gonna go to B6. Morg, did you get my message? Workshop key. Awesome, Schmorgs. Awesome. Used the L key. Is there anybody in here I should be worried about? Doesn't look like it. But you motherfuckers come through the ground sometimes. A portable audio tape player with a knife embedded in the speaker. Does this mean I can't use it just because there's a knife through it? Okay. Fix the cassette. Using the island key on the island painting gets you the workshop key. Where the fuck is the island painting? Where the fuck is the island painting? Where the hell? Hang on. Floor 7 management office. Oh, that's so sweet, Schmorg. Guess what? I have a monster tonight. It's a sign. All right. So I got to go to the 7th floor. Hmm. Problematic. Oh, Schmorgs. No need for that. All right, where does it want me to go? It wants me to go to the management office. And the management office is literally right in front of the enemy that's in front of me. Wonderful. How many? I've got one more thermite. Got a revolver. What? All right, not working. Hang on. Where is the island painting in Signalis? Oh, your hands are drier than fuck. Love you too, Schmorgs. I'm still confused. What is the right frequent shit? What is the right frequency for the management office in Signalis? Hang on, everybody. Mi casa en pus casa? Did you shit in your house? Saving. Fuck, that was frustrating. God damn it, I don't have any of my fucking keys on me. Let's go get the island key, island key, island key. Let's go get the island key time. Saving. Same, Schwartz. Alright, we got the island key and the workshop key. Unlock workshop and slot in the... Where the fuck is the workshop? Red nuz. Alright, we gotta go to 8. We're just gonna go to 8 and hope for the best. That's fine. That's fine. Let's go to 8. First, another save. I do apologize, everybody, for all these saves, but I really like to make sure. Sam, you've got the perfect meow for Grandpa. It's literally perfect. You've got that shit on lock. It's literally couldn't be better. All right, now we're looking for the workshop. Is this the workshop? Nope, that would be the library. Where is the workshop? Maybe it's in here. Where is the workshop? Maybe it's right here. Hummingbird. Let's go. Hmm. Lots to get around. Much to think about. Requires the eagle key. Lovely. Man, y'all ran fast. Do y'all know how to go slow? Unlocked the door. Beautiful. Rock front. Hope for the future. Rock front. Tomorrow's Chicken Little Day? Hell yeah, I'm gonna have chicken. Nope, they're not gonna be ready. Damn. I wanted to eat chicken legs on Chicken Little Day, but I don't think that's gonna happen. My chicken legs won't be ready. A steamer? Oh no. Well, this isn't the workshop. It's a mine shaft. Ugh. Do I even have the workshop key anymore? Yeah, still got it. On the 6th floor. Game, what are you doing telling me what to do? Over here telling me how to do it. And me not listening. Me not reading the directions. Alright, workshop. Where could it be? Oh. Okay, well, I'm just an idiot. That's okay, though. I'm allowed to be a little stupid. Plenty of stuff in here. First, a note. Star and Storch. Replica Note and Issues, Part 2. That's nice, Schmorgs. Previous experience with these replica models has given us insight into irregularities in their behavior that stem from the original neural patterns used for these units. Due to the sensitive nature of this information, this document should be destroyed after reading. Despite their normally laid-back demeanor, stars have a strong internal hierarchy, which is important to take into consideration when promoting units to officers. Not promoting a respected unit or promoting a unit load status can lead to friction within dorms. Stars will occasionally develop in-group rules involving physical punishments. It is recommended to allow some officers to own military weapons as fetish objects to stabilize their persona. Interesting way of putting that. It is recommended to allow some officers to own military weapons as fetish objects to stabilize their persona. Storch units initially have a short temper. Training them in patience early after deployment is key, as their neural pattern is less stable than other models. Failing to do so may yield an extremely volatile personality prone to cruelty and violence. A common strategy is pairing them closely with an older star unit. Storch's persona stabilizes by showering or bathing. Books on history or mythology work well as fetish objects. Okay. I don't really know what the word fetish means in this. Like, I know what the word fetish means. That's not what's unclear here. It is recommended to allow some officers to own military weapons as fetish objects to stabilize their persona. Books on history or mythology work well as fetish objects. Plummet from the air. Nice, Sam. What? What, Schmorks? I heard you, but I don't know if I understand you. See, here's the problem, Schmorg, is I still I don't understand. I need to read that one more time. Not promoting a respected unit or promoting a unit low in status can lead to friction within dorms. Stars will occasionally develop in-group rules involving physical punishments. It is recommended to allow some officers to own military weapons as fetish objects to stabilize their persona. A common strategy is pairing them closely with an older star unit. Storch's persona stabilizes by showering or bathing. Books on history or mythology work well as fetish objects. It's still not clear. They're getting aroused? That doesn't make sense in the context of what it says. I'm in the context of what it says. I don't see how this is arousal. I'm just gonna ignore it. I'm just gonna move on. All right, we got to return to the Falk bedroom, which is okay. Schmorgs, you don't have to tell me anything. You're good. You're good, Schmorgs. Thank you, Sam. Not all milk is enriched. That's such a good point. No, I feel you. S'mores, that's why I turned it off. God damn it. The dark room to the right of the room. We are once again at a crossroads. Just a second. See, that's what I'm talking about. Alright. So we need to go to the Keebler Belt. It would seem so. It would appear so. We're having a little bit of trouble. Just a little bit of trouble. Alright, we're not having trouble anymore. Replica Known Issues Part 1. Maybe we're going to learn more about the fetish objects. Previous experience with these replica models has given us insight into irregularities in their behavior that stem from the original neural patterns used for these units. Due to the sensitive nature of this information, this document should be destroyed after reading. Mules tend to form large groups and like to sing and dance, as the original neural pattern for this unit was a ballet dancer. Persona degradation can be easily prevented in this unit by making sure they have access to music through tape players or musical instruments. Always place at least one mirror in Yule dorms, as they have a strong urge to check their own appearance at regular intervals. Yule's persona stabilizes by keeping a tidy appearance through regular social interactions. Yules will often organize in groups of roughly 10 units and give each other themed nicknames. Aurar. Even though they may seem like quiet simpletons, do not underestimate Aurars. While they may not show it, they judge those who are rude or unkind harshly and will quietly share this judgment with their entire cadre. Aurars get along best with Yules, who tend to be patient and friendly and have a talent for reading Aurars' expressionless faces. In many facilities, Aurars will construct service tunnels accessible only to them, often under floor and in walls. Unstable units may retreat into these tunnels. It is not recommended to attempt to retrieve them. Aurar personas can best be stabilized by allowing them to access plants to take care of, ideally colorful flowers or trees. Aurar. It means I love you in dinosaur. Calibri. I have a bad feeling that you're going to be my next boss. Affectionately referred to as Hummingbird. Bullet-resistant armor plating. A marvel of modern technology, the Calibri is the most capable bioresonance unit ever produced. Every protector Führungskommando's Falk unit is aided by a cadre of Calibri unit adjutants, which can amplify her bioresonance signals as well as produce their own. Despite their diminutive build, Calibris are one of the most effective protector units. Able to directly influence the minds of replicas and gestalts, extract information non-verbally, and communicate among themselves instantly in the full bandwidth of the senses. The Calibri's bioresonance is the closest recreation of a true hive mind. Oh, did somebody say hive mind? Keep an eye on Adler. He's hiding something from us. There was nothing in his diary, but when I probed his mind, there were memories of a Lester unit working at Sprinsky. There's no record of that model of replica ever being deployed here. An order for a single unit for some survey work in the mine was briefly considered, but no new orders were made due to the commander's sickness. Glad that's over. No space to carry everything I need to carry. And there doesn't seem to be a box up here I can carry. Alright, what am I gonna have to put back? A couple things. Alright, we're coming back. Nobody likes the high pitch, y'all. It's terrible. Why are your eyelashes goopy, Schmorgs? That's no good. Saving. Sorry, I forgot to warn everybody. Makes sense, Schwartz. Makes sense. We need to go to floor 6. We need to go all the way up. All the way. What dairy product? Are you talking about a concrete mixer? I know what that is now. Mina and Adler. This neural pattern is extremely stable. Little has to be done to keep Minas happy. They get along well with most other models thanks to their sometimes submissive, sometimes motherly personality. Unlike other models, diary keeping is not mandatory for persona stabilization. Small stuffed animals may be given as fetish objects, though those resembling cats should be avoided as they might cause resurfacing gestalt memories. See, the word fetish is being used differently, Schmorgs. Adler units work best when left alone. They do not mix well with their own type. They will usually become very emotionally dependent on their commander. Adlers are very successful to bioresonant suggestion, making them fairly easy to control. However, they become bored very easily and may need new fetish objects at regular intervals for stabilization. See? It's being used differently. The word fetish doesn't mean what we think it means here. Calibri. Great care should be given to Calibris. Their neural patterns are very unstable, and their bioresonance module makes them very susceptible to influence from others. Like most bioresonant individuals, Calibris will often subconsciously create an emotional feedback loop, imitating and then broadcasting the emotions of those around them, acting as a sort of amplifier. While they are trained to recognize and disengage this behavior, already unstable units can sometimes spiral into persona degradation. Due to their bioresonant connection, neural pattern development in Calibris varies less than in other models. The constant exchange of memories and emotions between units of a cadre acts as a safety net that buffers extreme changes. Morg, I think fetish in this case is literally just for like something for the replicas to focus in on. They are robots with a human creator of type, like a human original. And in order for them to stay stabilized, they need certain objects that help them stay stabilized. I don't think that it means what you think it means. However, once a majority of units in a cadre degrade, they will drag remaining units down with them. Because of this, it's important to decommission Calibri units instantly when they begin to degrade. For persona stabilization, Calibri should have access to a well-stocked library. See, that's exactly. Yes, I think so, Sam. I mean, literally, we can take everything we need to take from that last sentence. For persona stabilization, Calibri should have access to a well-stocked library. In order to be stabilized, certain replica units need certain objects in order to have persona stabilization. It's not for arousal. Calibri, who are you? You're not one of our staff. The others, they've changed. We no longer sing in unison. I used to be able to see into their minds. We were as one. Together we guided them all. But now I can't understand their thoughts anymore. I've never been so alone before. They're still together, and I am here, outside, and they won't let me in. I cannot stand their song anymore. This is the only place where I don't have to hear them. This is the only place I'm safe. I can't go on like this. I wish I had become like the others too. At least then I wouldn't be alone. I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. The fuck am I looking at? I can only go 2 directions, left and right. Solve the book sorting puzzle. This is a puzzle? I can only go 2 directions. What the duck? Oh? Exactly, Schmorgs. Exactly. Hmm. Sam, thank you. You oddball, thank you. I often wonder that too. I think to myself, how much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Got it. It's a book vending machine, and we just got it. Schmorg's like, technically, I could provide that. There is actually Dr. Pepper in the home. It's not mine, but there is Dr. Pepper in the home, and I'd be happy to give you one. Go to the briefing room and observe the planet system. Go to the briefing room, examine the star system. I've already done this. Alright, hang on. We're going to our second guide.